All right, we are back with Sports Chat with Nat with one of our favorite special guests, Slick Nick Sullivan, about to fight here in Atlanta tomorrow,
Yes, ma'am.
May 30th.
Whoop
Yes,
whoop.
ma'am.
Nick, tell us what's going on with what's the name of the event and what's going on?
So this is the Team Combat League. So it's another professional event. It's not like signed to a promotional company. It's a team versus another team. This is just like a form of getting back into fighting after my layoff. So this is one of the stepping stones I took to get back to fighting. So I'm with Team Atlanta. We'll be facing against Miami tomorrow, and just showing why they call me Slick Nick. I can't wait to get it back in the ring. Feels good to be back.
Well, I'm glad you said get back because I went on your social media and on May 20th you said get back. Patience, preparation, determination. Elaborate on that for us.
You got to be patient. So they said if everything great don't come overnight.
Okay.
If it was easy, everybody would do it. So of course you just gotta have that mentality. You gotta, yeah, it might not be when you want it, but it comes exactly when you need it. So just patience and always stay true to myself and kept training, believing in my dream, and I just stayed focused. And it came when it was supposed to. It didn't come when I wanted, but it came when it was supposed to.
And you kept preparing. How were you preparing?
Mentally, I was just staying focused. Like I knew it would come, praying, keeping God first, family second, and I just kept praying, and God was answering my prayers, telling me to just stay focused and keep focused. Because at one point in time, I didn't even want to go to the gym, but I prayed and He told me to go to the gym. So that's how I was staying focused there. Of course, I just knew, like I've been doing it for too long to just give up. So I just knew it would be there. So I just mentally prepared and mentally, I just mentally prepared myself for this.
Now, determination. I know you were determined because you were undefeated for a while.
Yes.
Then you had a loss, so
Yeah.
you had to stay determined.
Yeah.
Was that when you thought about not doing it again?
Nah, I wouldn't say that, but that actually turned me into, what's the word? It actually turned me into somebody that I never lose again, and I put that I do whatever it takes never to lose again, because every loss is not a loss. Sometimes a loss is like a lesson learned. So I wasn't fully prepared for that fight. I felt physically prepared for that fight, but I wasn't. I had to be honest with myself. I wanted to take it just on, oh, he 12-0. I know I could beat him, this, that, and third, but I wasn't taking it on the business side of things. So it was a lesson learned that this is a business more than anything. So a lesson learned with that.
And that was my next question. What have you learned? That was my next question.
Yeah.
So you already answered that. But let me ask you this, Nick. We've been with you for a while since you first started. And I heard you say, tough times don't last, but tough people do.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
Myself, I actually heard somebody say that. I'm not sure who I heard say that, but I heard somebody say that. But that's in me. Like I'm tough. Tough times come, and I just become even tougher, and I tough it out. So I heard somebody say that, but that fits me to 100%.
What are your goals now?
My goals now are the same. It's just a lot more serious because I have it's not just about me. I have a mouth to feed now. So everything I do from this point on is not just about me, and it got to make sense, and it gotta just, it can't be just, oh, I could try this, I could try that. No, it really has to make sense. I have to think thoroughly on every step I take now, because I have a little one watching me, and then if I mess up, that's taking food from his mouth. So everything, the same goal, just a lot more serious now.
Yeah, we've talked to people and they've said 4 to 6 hours a day training. What is your training schedule like? We wanted to see you train this time, but that didn't work out.
I
But
know.
what
I
is
was
your
everywhere
schedule?
training for this fight, yeah.
Okay.
So my schedule is typically 2.5, 3 hours in the gym. But sometimes I go in the morning for like an hour and some change, and then I come back in the evening for 2 hours and like 30 minutes. So it all depends on how my schedule is looking that day.
Now, is there a particular exercise, particular things that you do? Is there anything that you could show us that you do to prepare?
I mean, I'm not in the gym, so I wouldn't be able to show you, but I could definitely show you all some stuff that I do, like ab work. It's a lot of ab work that I do to make sure your body is fit to take punches and stuff like that.
Is
Running.
there anything that you could stand up out of that chair and step back and show us? Anything that we could say that This is what you need to do to get fit. Is there anything that you can
Only
do
thing I
without-
probably could do is stand up and show you all right now is probably just like shadow box. That's just
Let's see it.
throwing the
Let's see
punches.
something. Let's
You want
see
to throw
something.
you want to see the punches?
We want to see something.
So you're going to see a lot of this before it's warming up before the fight.
Okay.
So it's just basically warming up, throwing your punches, getting loose before the fight. So stuff like this.
What about your footwork?
Footwork, I mean, it's more so warming up your body, but footwork, we jump rope for that.
Congrats on your little one.
Thank you. Appreciate
Anything
that.
that you would like to sell him?
I just be telling them, Daddy put in work for you, and just watch Daddy perform, and don't think Daddy is aggressive guy, because he's not. It's just business before anything. And I got to beat the guy up so he don't beat me up and I make it back home to you.
If he end up deciding to be a boxer, you looking
Yeah.
excited like,
Yeah.
I want, like,
Yeah.
you know, everybody want a little mini me.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you be excited? And
Of course.
are you
Of
gonna
course.
Of course you're gonna. He's already starting to be exposed watching you now,
Mhm.
so it is probably very highly that he's gonna end up following after your shoes. So
Yeah.
are you excited to have a little mini me?
Definitely excited. I said, as soon as he start walking, he coming to the gym and watch me. I ain't gonna force him to do it, but he'll be around it. So he'll something that he probably want to do. I'm not gonna force him to do it. If he want to do something else, that's fine with me.
We interviewed someone earlier, and he said 8 years old was when he started. You were
7, turning 8.
Seven.
Wow.
Turning
okay.
8.
I remember. Yeah, 7. So you said as soon as he start walking, he going to the gym.
Yeah,
with
he
you.
gonna watch.
Okay.
He gonna watch. As soon as he's
Alright.
able to start walking, he gonna watch.
Well, Nick, let me tell you something. I told you years ago when I first met you, you was gonna be something. You
Yeah.
were gonna make it. We had no idea we would be here. What, 8 years later?
Yeah, 8 years
We
later.
are
Yeah.
still here, and we are still supporting you, and we are still following you. Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
We appreciate you. Thank you. And who run the world?
Girl.